live as well. Let me open it here so I can read the comments. John. Yeah. Okay. All right. We are keeping vigil with our followers, huh? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm still convincing my wife so she can come and sit here. Huh? My wife doesn't like my wife doesn't like coming on screen. She doesn't like cameras, huh? So convince her so she can come and sit here. So don't worry. At least my boy is here. John Henry is here with me. Have you seen Mr. Santa? Santa is here, huh? He's ready to bless you. John Henry, you're ready to bless them, huh? You're ready to bless them, huh? Santa is right here. Can you see my Santa, my little boy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so guys, thank you so much for being part of my 2021. Okay, Philip Jomo, Senior, how you day? How you day? How you day? How you day? Philip, Charlie. Philip is begging that my wife comes to join. Okay, when she decides to come and sit here, you see her briefly if she decides. Okay, all right. So guys, I'm happy to share my 2021 with you guys, all of you. I didn't see this coming, to be honest. I didn't see. I knew God wanted to do something through me, wanted to use me, but I had no idea how he was going to do it. And 2021, I had no idea. I just had no idea. I remember writing in my diary in 2020. Before the beginning of 2020, I wrote in my diary, trusting God to launch me and use me. But I had no idea how. Then in 2021, it all began to make sense. I think Choco Millionaire as a brand or a page or a channel has given me an opportunity to even know myself more. And I'm so excited for all of you who have been part of my journey. When I made that first video, I had no idea 12 people or 20 people or 30 people were going to watch it. But hey, here we are today. That single video that went out and went viral of me talking about leadership in Africa was just the beginning of something big to come. And I'm excited to know all of you, those of you who have consistently followed my content, shared your thoughts, your comments, shared my videos, giving me feedback as well. I appreciate. There are almost 300 of you as well who have dropped me reviews on my Facebook page. The reviews are there so people can read your reviews about my channel. I truly appreciate. I appreciate, okay? I appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A gentleman sent me an email. I like to read the email to you. I hope all of you can hear me well. If you're watching this, invite somebody, share with somebody, and let's create a community where we can encourage each other, inspire each other, so we can do more, okay? I've had a lot of testimonies from people. Some of them I have read on my page. This one is pretty new, so let me read it out to you. Ghana boy in Canada. Ghana boy in Canada, that is a subject. It was sent to me about 3 hours ago because I asked this gentleman to email me and get in touch. His name is Michael Atisu. I believe he's probably watching. Michael Atisu sent me this, so I want to read it for you guys to hear. Okay, Santa is right here. Huh? Santa. Huh? How do you like my boy in the Christmas dress? Is it looking good? Huh? Oh my goodness. All right, let me read. Michael Atisu writes, "Hello, sir. I am Michael from Labadi, Accra, Ghana. I have been following you on Facebook for about 6 months now. It all started when I saw a video when you were showing a road with a bridge in between them and a ship crossing. You were giving important information about traveling to Canada. So I was motivated to start an application. You gave a list of schools with low tuition fees in Canada, and I tried applying to University of Manitoba with someone assisting me, though admission came under just 2 weeks, and I started a visa application. I went back to check all the details you gave on visa application and reasons why people get bounced and all. All in all, my visa and study permit was approved after 3 months. I safely landed in Winnipeg, Manitoba last week. I am very grateful, sir. You have really been a blessing. Thank you so much. God bless you for your kind gesture. I am eternally grateful. I wish I could meet you in person. I already have a first degree in BSc Physician Assistantship with a first-class honors with 2 years of working experience. But the one who helped me with the school application applied through an undergraduate program. But I want to actually further up and study medicine here in Canada. I'll be glad if you can help me or assist me in any way. Okay? I'm yet to get a Canadian SIM, but I'm still using my Ghana number for WhatsApp. All right, so this is a message from Michael Atisu, who saw my video that went viral. If you remember that video, I did a video that went really viral, and in that video, there was a road that went up. Basically, the road went up, and then a ship was passing under it. And after that, the road came back and then landed again. And that video went viral. Michael saw that video, and he got inspired to follow my content. And then after that, the story has been just what you're hearing today. That he acted upon the information he received in my videos. He decided to apply to a school, and God was faithful and good to him. He received his visa, and he landed in Canada last week. And he actually wrote it under one of my videos, and he dropped me a comment and a review. So if you check the review section of my page, you are likely going to see Michael's review as the most recent. This is somebody who is giving testimony. You see, I believe if we share our testimonies, it inspires many people. If God has done something good for you, please share. Some of us wait until we have big moments like a car, a house, a marriage, or something like that. Hey, learn to share the little things that God bless you with. Trust me, it lifts the spirit of other people. My stories are not meant to just make me look good. My stories are meant to bless somebody and give somebody the empowerment to take action. I believe I am a merchant of hope. I am here to use my experiences to inspire you to know that you can also do it. And I'm happy to know all of you. My community on Facebook is about 24,000 plus some 17,000 combined. That's about 34,000 people so far following me on Facebook. I really appreciate. I have a very good number of you as well following me on YouTube and Instagram as well and Twitter. I am so thankful. My 2021 has been a blessing thanks to people like you, and I don't take it lightly. Those of you who have enjoyed my content on immigration and have taken action, I pray that you have more reason to celebrate and share your testimonies. And for somebody like Michael who has returned to, you see, I never even knew how my video impacted him. But here he is today with a testimony. And I appreciate those of you who are getting back to let me know how my videos have been a blessing to you. Those of you who have also been taking action because of my real estate videos, I'm grateful to know you, and I'm happy to know you are making progress. There is a lot for all of us to enjoy. Don't be selfish. Share your experiences. Share and be a blessing to others, and God will bless you. I'm going to go back to my Facebook and read a bit of your comments. And so drop your comments on the Facebook. I'm here today with the future billionaire, John Henry. You guys remember 6 months ago, huh? He will be 6 months tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, he's just about 2 hours away of being 6 months. It will be 6 months on Christmas Day. He was born on June 25. So on December 25, my boy will be 6 months old. Isn't it beautiful? Those of you who have been following me, remember when I shared a photo of him from the hospital, and see how fast it's growing already, right? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, that's my Christmas baby here, huh? My little Santa. My mini Santa. Yeah, John Henry is pretty heavy, eh? He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Good. So tomorrow we are going to start feeding him solid food because he will be officially 6 months. So he will start eating some real food aside from breast milk. We are still going to do the breast milk for another 6 months, but we're going to introduce him to solid food from tomorrow. All right. Let me go on and read some of your good comments that are coming through. All right. All right, so Felicia Naki says, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you so much, Felicia. And Johnny Kena, nice haircut, bro. You look quite cool for this Christmas. Thank you so much. Those of you who encouraged me to, those of you who encouraged me to go and get a shave, thank you so much. I've shaved, okay? I've shaved. Merry Christmas. Wishing you and your family all the best. This is from Ebube Ezege. All right, O2 Black Aubrey Pogba, welcome back. Thank you so much as well. Thank you. Probably will need to use my other phone. The comments are not loading properly here. Live chat. And Sino Young Major Samuel. Sino Young Major Samuel. Merry Christmas, Choco Millionaire. May God continue to bless you in all you do. Thank you so much, sir, for blessing me. Thank you so much. You know, today I'm doing my live session with my boy, eh? Good. Good. Keep your comments coming. I will be reading them. I'm going to keep my boy busy by giving him something, so bear with me, okay? Good. Give me one moment. All right. Trying to read your comments here, so bear with me here. All right. So keep your comments coming. I'll read most of them out, and then I'll give you a little bit of an encouragement too. All right. Azi Isti Madaki Jr. Merry Christmas to you and yours, the Millionaire. Thank you so much. Conrad Ezurike, Merry Christmas, bro. You guys look good. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, so this is from Annie Nweke Jr. Merry Christmas, bro. Wish you and your family the best of the season. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, keep your comments coming. I'll be reading them as they come through. All right, I appreciate you. And yeah, some of your reviews are also there. Let me read the review from some of the most recent reviews on my page. In case you're wondering how you can drop me a review, look at the review section on top of my page. It will allow you to recommend my page so others can see it. Michael Kofi Atiso recommends my page, and he says, very insightful. He is very honest and gives accurate information. Thompson H. Sapo, the guy is real, very real. The facts cannot be overemphasized. And Indubusi Okeke, my mentor and my inspiration. God bless you. Charles Titanium. His videos are full of free information that are very educating. I'm really inspired. Keep up the good work. All right. And then we have Nana Jiga here who has a question as well. And Kachi Christian, you have been a huge blessing to many of us, especially myself. Gotten a lot of value from your page, and I pray for you today and always. Your wealth shall be multiplied more than the dust of the earth. God bless you. Richmond Asian is an inspirational and motivational to some of us. What he's doing, some do it at a fee, but he does it free of charge. God bless you. Choco Millionaire. This is from Oluwasegun Nelly. Choco Millionaire, your story from zero to hero actually inspired me. I'm hopeful to join you soon someday. God bless you. And Honorable Diatos, I salute your smartness, especially on real estate. I watched your video twice. It really caught my attention. You are a future Ghana president. Hope to meet you soon in Canada. God bless you. This from Honorable Diatos. Wow. He's prophesying that I should be the future president of Ghana. I don't know about that. But thank you so much for blessing me. Thank you so much for blessing me on that. Honorable Diatos. Daniel Saki, very inspiring personality. Thank you so much. Balikis in your lap is informative and a true speaker. Also, always ready to answer your questions. All right, thank you so much. Always ready to answer your questions with respect, never giving wrong information. Thank you so much. So these are some of your reviews on my page. In case you're wondering how to drop a review, remember to look at the review section on my page. It will allow you to drop a review by recommending. Okay, others will get to see your review as well. All right. So Christmas also gives us a preview. The event is on 25th. It doesn't mean that Christians believe that is the actual day Jesus was born. It was just a date that was set some time back for us to commemorate the birth of Jesus, or his coming to this world. So just to let you know, it's not about celebration of the day. We don't celebrate the day. We celebrate the event, the historical event of God-man, the God-man, which is Jesus Christ coming in there. Anyway, and for me, knowing Christ is one of the biggest things. And of course, having a family and also being able to connect with you guys means a lot to me. Let me know some of the things you would like to see more from me in 2022 on my channel. What are some of the things you would like to see more? Let me know about it. Okay? Give me 1 second here. Good. All right. All right. What are some of the things you would like to see more on my channel? Let me know. To be honest, I did not start Choco Millionaire with the intention of doing immigration. It just happened. It just happened. So let me know what you guys would like to see more on my channel. And I will take all these feedbacks and I will work towards them. What would you guys want to see more on my channel? Okay? Please give me some cool suggestions and let me know. Let me know. Mildred Akomia, you look smart today, sir. Thank you so much, Mildred. You look smart today. Oh, your comment is gone. Let me go back and read. You look smart today, sir. Thank you for blessing our 2021. Regards to landlady and our wife. Thank you so much, Mildred, all the way from the US. Jeremiah Namdi, Merry Christmas to you. Yusuf Brahima, bro, I wish you the very best of your season. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much, Yusuf Brahima. All right, thank you. Keep your comments coming. I'll read them as well. What would you like to see more in 2021? What would you like to see more in 2021 on my page? More real estate, more immigration, more leadership fire? Or what would you like to see more? I'm hoping to do more personal interviews. I'm hoping to see a lot more success stories from many of my followers. Many of you should be getting your visa. Ibrahim Aja, finally, sir, I got a job in Canada. You really inspire me. Ibrahim Aja, guys, are you guys reading what is on the screen? Ibrahim Aja said he just got a job in Canada. I inspire him. Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for sharing that. You got in a job. Wow, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm happy that you got a job, Ibrahim. And I know many of you will get jobs too. Many of you will get jobs. All right. Karanja Imwangi, sending lots of prayers and love on the way during this holiday season. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good. And I want to wish a very good friend and a brother of mine who is part of my multimedia team, Ishe Kwene. Ishe Kwene. Okay, let me pronounce the name. Ishi Ekwene Isaac. You are all the way in Nigeria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you. God bless you for being part of my team. God bless you. Okay. Now, I am also excited for many of the things that God has used me and my family to do. We've been able to sponsor quite a number of people with their education. You guys may have seen some of that. I'm so excited for what God has used my family to do, that He's been able to bless us with resources to do some of the things we did. Ebenezer, if you remember Ebenezer, I shared an Instagram video on my Facebook page. The young man who had 8 A's, like all A's in the secondary school exams, he just got admission into the medical school. Guys, this is unbelievable. He just got admission into the medical school. He's about to start his journey to become a medical doctor, and I'm happy to be part of that process. He's part of the people I'm sponsoring and taking care of. I'm so excited for him. He got his admission. Abdul Karim Abanga as well. If you remember Abdul Karim, the gentleman from the northern part of Ghana, who is also one of the people that I sponsor. He also just got admission as well to the university to go and study ICT. So I'm also so happy for him. They will all be starting in January. We are happy to support all these people. God bless you all. Okay, John Henry, you fell down, huh? Okay, let me give it back to you, okay? Okay, here you go. Here you go, here you go. All right, and then there is a third person, Isaac Nyakun from the UCC, who also just finished his exams, and then he's the first person I picked, and we're supporting my family, we are supporting him. And then all these people are doing well. We're so happy to be part of their journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I can't thank God enough for that. Guys, if you decide to bless others, God blesses you. Giving is something that I'll encourage you to do more. Many people wait until they become rich before they start giving. I'll encourage you to start sowing the seed of giving. Even in your little, whatever you have, just share. The little that you have, share. It could be information. It could be spending time with somebody. It could be in helping somebody without even just whatever you can, even if it's your time, your energy, whatever you can, be a blessing to others. Trust me, be a blessing to others. Let me read some of your comments here. Okay, let me read some of your comments here. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. Egoche Ode Frank. I wish you and your family Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Chris Bright. More of everything, boss. You are really doing well for us. God bless you. This is from Obina Odigwe. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas to you as well, Obina. And Connie God's Love. Connie God's Love says, in 2021, I would like you to throw more light. You mean 2022? I think you're trying to say 2022. In 2022, I would like you to throw more light on the difficulties new immigrants face here in Canada and how we can overcome it. Yes, I'll be more than happy to do videos on that. Thank you for giving me a topic. I will do a video on this. Thanks for the good job so far. I am in Ottawa. So you are in Ottawa, Connie Goslove, and you like me to do video on the challenges or difficulties that immigrants face. I'll be more than happy to do a video on that. Humphrey Ashirifi, Merry Christmas. Humphrey, let me know. Do we know each other? I think your face looks very familiar, Humphrey. Do we by chance know each other? I don't know. Humphrey, my mind is telling me maybe we know each other somewhere. I don't know. Let me know if you know each other, Humphrey. Thompson H. Support. Merry Christmas to you and your family. More grace to your elbows and more energy for 2022. Thank you so much. Ibrahim Ajak, God bless you, sir, for doing a good job. Okay, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. David Ibafidon. David Ibafidon says, Merry Christmas, my brother. God bless you for all you are doing. Keep your comments coming and I'll read them. My 2021. How has it been? Me and my family, oh my goodness. We're happy to be alive. That through the COVID difficulties, none of us had COVID. No member of my family, to the best of my knowledge, had COVID. This is not to say that I am thankful for myself and happy for those who got it. No, I wish nobody had it. But you know what? It is a reality. I am thankful that God has preserved my family. 2021 as well, we had a new addition to my family. The young man right here came into our life and was received on the 25th of June and is growing so fast already. You can see him, John Henry. Yeah, so he's the latest member of my family, the Choco Millionaire family. So I have a boy and I have a girl. The girl is 2 years old. 2021 as well, Joanna started daycare, which is good. 2021 as well. A lot has happened. Real estate, my family were able to acquire some new properties and we are renovating them at the moment. 2021 has been good. God made it possible for me to spend more time with my family. So I've been home for some time now on leave. I was supposed to return to work actually tomorrow, but I got an extension, so I'm going to be home for much longer. I'll be getting back to work next summer. So meaning that I'm actually spending 1 full year home with my family. And those of you who have kids, you know what it means, huh? To spend 1 quality year with your family, your kids, it means a lot. So yes, Choco Millionaire, yours truly is going to be home for another 6 months. And I'll return to work in June when my son will be 1 year old. It gives me more time to spend with my family. 2021 as well, I built a lot of very, very good relationships, networks here and there. I'm so excited. 2021, we launched Choco Millionaire, which is my platform to showcase my story and my background, where I'm from, and then my mindset and how I think, which is the Millionaire Mindset. It started and it's been growing, big community so far. 2021 has been good. Started a scholarship campaign, a program as well, where I am supporting some vulnerable kids, brilliant but smart kids, or young guys or young people from Ghana. I started with Ghana. The hope and the plan is to expand this to other countries, Nigeria, Kenya, anywhere. I'm trusting God to give me the resources to do more of this. So if you are willing to support any of my programs, especially my scholarship program, and you would like to be part of it and support in any way possible, you can also reach out to me, chocomillionaire@gmail.com, and then let's see how many kids we can sponsor. Brilliant but needy kids like Ebenezer, who had 8 A's, should have been in school last year but could not start because of no school fees. But today because God has used us as vessels and a point of contact, Ebenezer will be starting school. We are paying all his fees for him, his accommodation, and Ebenezer will be able to start the medical school this January. He's already received admission, and he'll be starting. Not only Ebenezer, the others that I'm sponsoring. We have 3 people that I'm sponsoring so far on Choco Millionaire. Now, there are others that I sponsor that you don't even know about. There are others that I was sponsoring before Choco Millionaire. Some are family and friends and stuff like that. But hey, I'm trusting God to bless us the more so we can be able to also bless people. That He'll give us more good or a generous spirit so we can be able to bless many, many other people as well. All right. Mildred Akumia has a question. Okay, Connie Goslov, your baby is so cute. Thank you so much. My baby is so cute. Thank you so much. That's from Connie. All right. Mildred Akumia says, I don't know about Canada, but I want you to educate us, especially immigrants, on good negotiation skills so that when it comes to buying houses, cars, and if one gets an accident, how to go by it with the insurance company. Some people do not even know they are entitled to certain compensations. I think you're right. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Many people, many of us don't know the privileges and the benefits we can enjoy, especially in the Western world. So I would definitely, this is a good topic. So far 2 of you or 3 of you have given me some good topics. One from Connie Goslov in Ottawa, who is telling me to make videos on the challenges that immigrants face. And the second suggestion is coming from Mildred Akumia. You want me to make video on how to negotiate well, negotiation skills when it comes to buying houses or cars, and then how you can also take advantage of certain benefits, especially like an insurance benefit in the event of an accident. What can you do? Yes, you can. At least I know 2 people. Okay, guys, at least I know 2 people who had accidents. One had a life-threatening accident. In the process, his leg was amputated. His left foot. You see this one, right? They chopped it off right above the knee. He's not a friend of mine. He was a passenger I was driving when I was a taxi driver. So I had a chance to drive this man, and then I asked him, how did you end up losing your leg? And then he told me the story. He had an accident, and in that accident, he got pretty bad. He had to amputate his leg, but he got a huge insurance payout, close to about $1 million in insurance payment, just to compensate for all the. That's an extreme one. Now, if this was to happen in Africa, I don't know about it in your country, but this person got almost $1 million just because of the accident. Nobody, guys, I'm not saying because of this. If you are in UK, Germany, wherever, Canada, US, don't just deliberately go and create an accident just trying to get money. You may not survive, you may die. It's not wise, don't do that. But in the event that it happens, there are a lot of benefits you can get. Okay, that is one person. Then I also know of somebody. I won't mention the person's name. I also know of somebody, okay, who got a huge insurance benefit from an accident that happened. Now, the accident did not even leave a physical injury, but the doctor's report said that they could have some kind of problem with their health in the future, and this person got a huge payout, like a huge insurance claim in the 6 figures. When I say 6 figures, like several hundreds of thousands of dollars was awarded to this person. So basically, what Mabel is saying is that if these things are there, educate us. Now, some of us, especially those of us from Africa, my boy is getting tired. Let me take him out. Now, those of us from Africa who are not aware of this, in the event of an accident, some of us may not even call the police to report, especially if we are not the ones who are at fault. You know what I mean? Maybe you did not call, say somebody was reckless and came to hit you. You may, we are very religious people, right? We're very religious people. Oh, like, give it to God. I'll let the person go. I get it. That's fine. But hey, remember, when an accident happened and you are not at fault, there are a lot of benefits you can claim. Some of you may not know. Now, some of the accidents we go through, okay, they may come back and hurt us in the future. There could be a spinal problem you have, a neck injury. It could be something. Make sure you always quickly call the police if you have a serious accident. Let your insurance company know about it. They might ask you to go and do an x-ray or a doctor's check or a physio. If there is evidence that this thing has caused a bodily injury, you could potentially be getting several thousands of dollars. We're talking about several thousands, in the 100,000s and 200 and 300. Some people get over $1 million as well, especially in the US. Some people get a lot. If you are living in Canada and you live in a house where your landlord does not clear the snow in your driveway and in a walkway, if you slip, you can actually sue your landlord and make a lot of money. The reason is that it is the responsibility of the landlord to clear the snow in the driveway. It is the responsibility of the landlord to also shovel the snow on your walkway. This is the law in Canada. It is not the responsibility of the tenants to shovel the snow. It is not the responsibility of the tenant to clear the walkway. So in an event that you slip and you fall down, and you can easily sue your landlord and make a lot of money. But hey, don't be ignorant. Remember, I am a landlord telling you this. I am not a tenant. I am a landlord, and I'm telling you this. So these are some of the rights you have. Recently, a Ghanaian lady was going through a hard time with the landlord. The landlord was taking advantage of this Ghanaian lady. So the Ghanaian lady called me, and I decided to talk to the landlord on the phone. By the time the landlord realized that I am an educated landlord, he started backing out and started apologizing right away. In fact, in the end, the landlord started asking for an advice from me to advise him on what to do. Some tenants, especially immigrants, just don't know their rights. It is not I've done a video on this. It is the landlord's responsibility to shovel the driveway, clear the snow on the walkway. It is the landlord's responsibility to cut the grass in the backyard and the front. It is not the tenant's responsibility. So if you are doing this freely for your landlord ought to be giving you a lot of thank yous and probably a gift or a discount, because I pay my tenant to clear this. I do. Where I live, I clear the snow myself. You see me, I cut the grass myself. I do this even though I have a tenant, because I know the law. And I know if I tell this tenant to do it, I'm taking advantage of them, and I won't do it. I pay my tenants to cut the grass. I pay my tenants to shovel the snow. Yes, you heard me right. I pay them. So don't let nobody make you feel like it is your job to do that. The law says that you can just Google it. You don't even have to believe me. You can Google these things. Whether it is the responsibility of you as a tenant to do some things. But guess what? If you don't know this, they will take advantage of you. And they will let you do all of it. And they might even threaten you on top of that if you are an ignorant person. Right? So in 2021, I'll be doing more of this to educate people so that nobody takes advantage of you. If you are also living in Canada, just to let you know, your landlord cannot increase your rent by more than 1.4% in a year. Yes, you heard me right. I live in Ontario. Me as a landlord, I cannot increase the rent of an existing tenant by more than 1.4%. Did you hear that? So if your rent is, say, $500, your landlord cannot just wake up and say he's increasing the rent at the end of the year. He can increase it to the extent that it's not more than 1.4%. So if you have a landlord who is threatening you with a rent increase and you are already living in the property, it's not like you are a new tenant. You have been living there already. Remember, know your right. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Okay? As a landlord, I have never increased the rent of any of my tenants who are already living in my property. I've never increased it. It's not even worth it. 1.4, 1.5%. If you calculate it, it's not even worth the increment. But I'm educating you so that you know your rights, okay? All right, so those are some of the things. Definitely my 2021 has been good. My junior brother also got married in 2021, so I'm excited. My junior brother, Joe got married in 2021. I'm excited for him, for the journey. Also, my other brother, Isaac, also got married. And my dad has not been well. He's battling a stroke. So if you say a prayer, you could also pray for my dad. He's currently receiving medical attention. That is the other low side there, that there is an ill health in the family. But we are trusting God for a healing. So you can pray for my father so that God can heal him as well. Otherwise, 2021 has been really good. It has been really, really, really good. And I can't wait for 2022. But guess what? 2022 will be the same. 2022 will be the same, especially if we don't take action. If you do not take action and you don't do nothing, 2022 unfortunately will be the same as 2021 or even worse. And it's all about taking action. I write and I write my goals down. In fact, I write down my goals and I even keep them on my phone. Why? Because I want my goals to inspire me into taking action. I encourage you to write down your goals. If I pick my phone, you will see how I write down my goals. Let me see if I can just pull something. I write down everything I would like to do. I write them down on my vision board. Do you have a vision board? Do you have a vision board? If you don't have a vision board, I'll encourage you to do that. A vision board could be your diary. A vision board could be a book. But it should be something that will get you to write down everything you want to do and achieve. Write them down and write them so boldly, okay? Write them down. Write them down. Now, it's even on my phone, and I want you to see. I don't know if some of you can see this. Let me see if I can get closer and show it. Can you see this? My vision board is even on my phone. Can you see that? Right? If you look at it, you'll see the time I wrote this. If you read it, you're going to see the time I wrote this. My vision board. I have even transferred it on my phone, so my vision board is on my phone. Everything I wanted to do. Everything. My real estate, my career. Everything. See? This is my vision board. I don't know if you can read what is there, but hey guys, I'm not just joking. I write them down. Family goals. I write them down. See my family goals? I write everything down. Things I want to do. Family goals. Can you read them? I'm not joking. You write them down. You see? Like, I am not just telling you. Not only must you write down your goals in a diary, boldly, break them down to actionable steps you can take, plans you can execute on monthly basis, on weekly basis, on a quarterly basis. In fact, have them even on your phone. If you have a journal, write them down. I journal everything. I write everything down. I write it down. If I want, like the number of properties I want to buy next year, I am actually going to write them down. In fact, this is around the time, with this particular vision board, if you look at the date, you would have noticed I wrote it almost around the same time. Let me see if I can show you that. Okay? Look at the time I wrote this. I want you to pay attention to the time I wrote this. If somebody can see this. I composed this vision at 3:50 a.m. on December 25 of 2019. Can you see that? That was the time I sat down to write this. Dawn, 3:50 in the morning at dawn. I was busily sitting down to write these things down. You see? Like, I had to. I had to write them down. I had to write them down. Why? Successful people document their intentions. They write it down in visions. Visions are transferred or translated into goals, and then goals are backed with clear action plan to become like a plan for you to execute. And then like it's like, guys, I'm not kidding, it works. Habakkuk 4, it says the vision is for an appointed time, but you need to write it down. Write it down boldly. Habakkuk 4 verse 2, it said write it down boldly, so that he who may read, when they read it, they will even be afraid just reading what you've written down as it goes. Some of you need to write down goals that are so scary. When any of your friends sees it, they need to be, oh my goodness. Like, write down your goals. You just can't wish everything into your head. You will forget by the time 31st night comes. You are going to forget. By the time we do 1 week, 2 weeks in 2022, you are going to forget. Write them down. Everything I wanted to do, I write them down. I write them down. And when I write it down, there is something powerful about writing down your goals, guys. You see, when you look at it and you see the fact that you wrote down things that you really, really desire to happen in your life, and you don't do it, it makes you see how irresponsible you are. And it makes you see how much of a backing dog you are without acting. When you write down your goals, make sure you have an accountability police officer. It is not enough to just write down your goals. Have an accountability police officer or police officers around you. Have an accountability police officer around you. Who is that? Basically, have some people who are close to you and know you well, that you can share your vision with, and these people can hold you responsible and make you accountable to your goals. For example, my wife is my accountability police officer, number one. My wife is my number one police officer when it comes to accountability. So if I write down things for myself and for the family, and we write it down, if you don't do it, my wife is going to hold me responsible by asking me, oh, you wrote down XYZ and you have not done it. She will remind me all the time that you said XYZ, but you haven't done it. You see, your accountability police officer will encourage you to keep going. For all you know, I'm your accountability police officer online. There are things that you've been meaning to do, but you've been procrastinating. But maybe by watching my videos, I throw the fire on you, and the fire gets you into taking action, isn't it? Like, we all need some kind of people who in our life who can keep us going and remind us when we are sleeping. When you are slumbering, somebody needs to wake you up. That person is your accountability police officer. They hold you accountable. It could be your best friend. It could be your wife. It could be your husband. It could be a mentor, somebody you look up to. I have accountability police officers. In fact, I have mentors. You know, I don't hide them. I have people that inspire me as well. And there are people I look up to in different aspects. I have shared my list of mentors with you, so you know I have people I look up to. In real estate, there are people I look up to, and there are people I report to. There are people I talk to when I'm going. There are people who look at me and say, hey man, Choco Millionaire, you can do better. Right? So as much as you guys I see me like this, I also have people I look up to who inspire me and encourage me and keep me going. Do you have people like this in your life who can hold you accountable to your word? When you are sleeping, who can wake you up? When you are feeling lazy, who can push you? When you are becoming more indisciplined, people who can push you to become more disciplined. Do you have anybody in your life who is helping you like that? Do you have a mastermind group? Do you have a mastermind group? What is a mastermind group? A mastermind group is a group of people who are high-level friends and networks you connect with. And they normally believe in some of the things you believe in. They share the same goals. They have different strengths that can help you in your journey. A mastermind group is like your own inner circle of trusted friends who can help you. Do you have a mastermind inner circle? Do you have a mastermind inner circle? Do you have a mastermind inner circle? Jesus had many people around, but he kept his inner circle close to him. Jesus had 12 disciples. In fact, at a point, we had 72 disciples. And then at a point, he had 500 people following him. At a point, he had 500 people following him. closely. But do you know beyond the 12 disciples, he had his mastermind inner circle? Do you know beyond the 12? Within the 12, I should say, within the 12, do you know Jesus had his inner circle? Yes. You know them, huh? John was one of them. James was one of them. Peter was one of them. They were the people who saw Jesus in his lowest point. They are the people who saw him when he was vulnerable. Peter, James, and John. They were the inner circle. When the others were sleeping, they would keep him company. They saw Jesus in the lowest point of his time on earth as a man. Do you have people who can see? You see, when you guys look at me on screen, you see me looking all good, isn't it? You guys might think I have no problems, isn't it? But when the camera is off and the light is off and the live button is gone and the finish button is clicked, you don't know what I go through. You don't know my low points. You don't know my low moments. You don't know the struggles I go through too. But the truth is that in my vulnerable moments, I should be able to have some core people that I can count on. Do you have people like that? Job called his closest 3 friends miserable friends. He said they were miserable companions. All this while he thought they were people he could be accountable to, people who could hold him accountable, people who could help him rise up. And yet at the time when Job was going through the worst of his moments, these 3 people who were supposed to be his confidants, instead of them to build Job up, they pulled him down and tore his spirit and broke his spirit rather. Do you have an inner circle of people? Whether they are professionals at your workplace, whether there are people within your church or your mosque, whether there are people in school, whether they are your teachers, whether they are your friends, or whether they are some online people. Do you have some people who can hold you accountable? I hope I am playing an accountability police officer role in your life. And I hope when you watch my channel, it wakes the beast in you. It wakes the beast in you to rise up. I have an accountability police officer team. My wife, my real estate, I have people I look up to. I have people who inspire me and keep me going. Professionally, mentors, I have people I can run to when I have trouble. I have people who inspire me with their content. Dr. K. and Jacob, John C. Maxwell, Les Brown, Jordan B. Peterson. These are all people who keep me going. Miles Monroe. These are all people who keep me going and fire me up. When I want to sleep, they'll wake me up. If I feel like giving up, they'll remind me not to. And of course, the Lord Jesus Christ is my biggest one of them all. Right? But I am telling you guys, you are going to need every ammunition and every shoulder as you go through 2021. I repeat, you are going to need every shoulder. You are going to need every help. You're going to need every push from everybody who matters. I encourage you to have an inner circle, a close group of people who know you when you are vulnerable, who knows your weakest moments, who knows where you are going in life, and who knows how to inspire you to keep going. Every successful man has a team of people around him. When Mark Zuckerberg conceived the idea of Facebook, he had a team of people he called in his hostel and Harvard. He had a close network of people he called on. Not everybody stuck with him, but at least 1 or 2 stuck with him. And they helped him to kickstart the idea of Facebook. Do you have people like this in your life? If you don't have people like this in your life, it's not too late. Maybe it's about time you start networking better. Maybe it's about time you start bringing some serious people in your life. In fact, one of the things I write every year is to improve my relationships. In other words, I want to improve my relationships in life. I want to be able to attract more conquerors into my life. I want to be able to attract more winners into my life. I want to be able to attract more people who push me to do better. I want to be able to meet people who are more better than I am. I want to be able to meet people who challenge me, women and men. And I want to be able to attract some people into my life. Is that one of your goals for 2022? Are you praying to meet more people who will fire you up? If you don't plan to bring such people into your life, the devil will bring all the wrong people in your life. You will meet people by circumstance and people who will just come and change the course of your destiny. And I pray that you have more and more of these people in your life. Have people you can rise up with. Have people who can push you. 2022 is going to be a journey of you winning with a team of accountable people. People who will hold you and push you. People who will remind you when you are sleeping. People who will be able to speak truth to your face when you are messing up. And people who will be able to encourage you when your oxygen is running low in life. I hope this gives you something to go with. I've encouraged you to write down your goals, lest it become just a wishful thinking. Goals without a plan and without clear action is merely just a wish. The moment I started writing down my visions and the things I want to see happen in my life began to be better. In fact, every single thing that has happened to me, I write them down. I remember when I wrote down that I want to renovate this very basement that you are seeing me live in my apartment. I had to write it down. I remember when I wrote down that I wanted to achieve XYZ. You see, this year, 2021, I had written down that I wanted to buy 5 properties. Was I able to achieve all of them? No. To be honest, I was not able to buy 5 properties in total. But the good news is that I was able to achieve a significant portion of my dreams. You see, when you write down your goals, it is not all the time that you achieve all of them. No. Sometimes we dream as big as the ocean, but we don't end up with the ocean. We end up with a lake. We may end up with a well. It is better than you not even having none at all. You see, next year I'm going to write down my goals again, probably to buy 6 properties or 7 properties. Does it mean I will be able to achieve all of them? Maybe yes, maybe not. But the most important thing is that even if I don't achieve all of them, I would have achieved a significant portion of them. Set goals that are big as the ocean. Even if you do not achieve all of it, you end up with a lake or a river. Let your dreams be so big. It doesn't cost anything to dream. It doesn't cost anything to dream of something big. It costs nothing to dream. It costs nothing to dream. It doesn't cost a kobo. It doesn't cost a pesewa. It doesn't cost a shilling. It doesn't cost a cent to dream. Your imaginations should be as sharp as anything. Dream and owe nobody an excuse. Dream. When I was dreaming and dreaming, you think I was scared? You think I was scared? Sometimes when you dream yourself, you ask yourself, hey, my goodness, the things I'm writing, you think, oh my goodness, I have written on my vision board that I want to own apartments. Yes, you heard me right. I said I want to own an apartment. You know what apartment means? Tall skyscrapers that are full of 100 people, 200 people living in it. Those are the kind of properties I want to own. Yours truly wants to own many of such properties. I have already written it on my vision board. And I'm going to make sure I work towards that. And every time when I see it, it reminds me of where I want to go. My dream is to be able to build a big mansion where my family can live, like a big garden and stuff, like big backyard, huge, with a long driveway that you can even get lost when you're walking on. My dream is to be able to travel every part of the world before I die. I want to be able to visit Saudi. I want to be able to visit Dubai, which I've never been to. I want to be able to visit Cameroon. I want to be able to visit Kenya. I want to be able to visit Bahamas. I want to be able to visit all, but I have to write it down so that anytime I look at it, it will remind me of the thing that inspired me at the time I was writing it. Dream big. Dream big. And when you dream, do not be ashamed of your dreams. Dreams are spirits. Dreams are not just empty words. They are spirits. They have life. When you dream, you are creating through your imagination. You are creating through your thoughts. You are creating through your mind. And everything you've ever seen, every reality you've ever seen in this world was once conceived as a dream. Think about it. Before somebody builds a house, he dreams of it. He dreams and he sees the picture in his mind and he puts it on paper. And then he backs it with the action and he begins to gather the brick and the team and the what, and then it happens. I want you to dream and owe nobody an excuse. Do not look. You are going to promise yourself this, guys. You are not going to be discouraged by your background. You are not going to be discouraged. Joanna, you want to come sit with Daddy? Joanna? Joanna? Come and sit with Daddy. Come and sit here, please. Come and sit here. Okay? Come here. Guys, sometimes the things that intimidate us are the inner voices. The inner voices of the accuser and the enemy, whose job is to make you feel wretched and wretched. Guys, there were times when I was dreaming while I was growing up, and the devil reminded me, look at you. Do you think you can ever do anything? Look at your family. Is there anything good that comes out of it? Oh my goodness. Like somebody said, can anything good come out of where? Nazareth. Can anything good that come out of here? Somebody will look at you and be like, you, this family, can anything good come out of it? Somebody will look at me in the past and ask the question, can anything good probably come out of this guy's family? Isn't it? Look at me where I am now. You've heard my story. Do you think any of these things, somebody, if I was to look back, do you think I deserve any of these things? If I was to just listen to those voices? No way. Okay, when you pass. Give my wife a moment, huh? Good. To take my boy from me. I'm getting in the spirit, so let me just drop all this fire before it cools down. All right, guys. The biggest enemy is often the voice of the accuser within. Les Brown said something. The first video I watched that transformed my thinking was a video from Les Brown. You got to be hungry. I encourage you to go check out Les Brown. That man inspired me so much. It challenged my mindset. And as a poor boy, I had to come to the belief that I am more than a conqueror, and I'm more wealthier than I ever think I am. But I had to believe that first. I had to believe that, guys. If I did not believe the things I see in my life today, they wouldn't have come to pass. I had to believe that. I was born into a poor family. That is a reality. That was a reality. Guys, I was born into a poor family. Joanna, let me open it for you, okay? That was a reality. You know it. There's no two ways about it. There you go. Can you go sit in your chair, please? Okay? Okay. All right, thank you. Yes, go sit in your chair, okay? Thank you. All right, guys. Les Brown said something. He said many a times we focus on the enemy outside. The witches, the friends who don't want to see you do well. Many a times we focus on the naysayers and the people around us. But do you know the biggest enemy is the enemy inside of us, who gives us those negative voices, who keeps speaking those negative words to you, that you can't do things. Les Brown said the enemy within is often the greatest enemy we need to be worried about. Les Brown says so. I believe that. Sometimes you see, it has nothing to do with your friend who hates you. Sometimes it's not even about your family members. Sometimes it's about the thing you make yourself believe. The moment I started changing the way I was thinking, my thinking, the moment I started believing different things, it opened me up to a whole new world of possibilities. Now, I look down on myself. Many of us will look down on ourselves more than anything. We look down on ourselves more than anything. We don't think we can do things. You don't think you can even own a car. You've never even looked at yourself to even think you can even buy a brand new suit. You don't even think you can be on vacation to some of the 5-star hotels and big places in the world. You don't even think you could ever travel and get a visa. I'm telling you today, and I'm speaking to you. Look at yourself very well. How many times have you belittled yourself? How many times have you belittled yourself? I used to belittle myself. There were moments I wanted to do so many things. Two voices came up all the time. One said, you can do it, go for it. And then just before I would take an action, the other voice becomes more stronger. And he says, look at you. Look at you. Who the heck do you think you are? Look at all the people on that stage. Do you think you belong there? Do you think anybody is even going to listen to you? Oh my goodness. Remember I told you this when I started my Choco Millionaire page? That voice came and was reminding me, who is going to listen to you? The voice was reminding me, oh my goodness, who is going to listen to you? You are not one of these people out there. Who do you think will ever listen to you? Imagine if I had listened to that voice, there would be no Choco Millionaire page today, isn't it? But I defied the voice of the accuser. I defied the voice of the accuser. And I said, you know what? I don't care what is going to happen. I don't even care who is going to listen. I don't care. When I come live, guys, I don't think about how many people are going to be watching me. I just know there is a message inside me that is not fake. And at the right time, that message will find the right people. I just know it. That there is a message within me that is not fake. And that message will find the right people. Maybe you've been worried, looking for the customers before you take an action. Maybe you've been worried, thinking that without the members of the church, you won't start. Or without the members in there, you won't start this. Or without you seeing evidence of this, you won't start it. I'm here to tell you, your mindset is the biggest thing that will control your reality. As a man thinketh, so will he be. What are you thinking today? Are you thinking that you deserve to be in Canada? Are you thinking you deserve to succeed in whichever country you are even in, if you don't even have plans of traveling? Maybe yours is to live in Nigeria. Are you thinking you deserve to be a conqueror in Nigeria? Or you are thinking you are one of the insignificant nincompoops ever seen in Nigeria? Is that what you speak of yourself? Is that a tag you are placing? Is that the value you're putting in yourself? Huh? You got to dream big. Think of all the people you admire today and look at their story. Before you saw some of the greatest people you saw today, they started small when nobody knew them. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. I repeat, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. You heard me right. Guys, I want you to go on YouTube and go and look for the video of Romelu Lukaku, the Chelsea striker. Go and look for that video. I saved that video. When I came across it, it inspired me so much. Go look for that video. The first time of Romelu Lukaku coming to Stamford Bridge. Go and look for that video. I want you all to go and see it. Go and watch it so that you see this power. You see the power of your mindset and your belief. That young African Belgian was brought to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, for the first time. He was young and skinny. He was sitting in the stadium where the fans sit. And he was looking at the stadium, the beauty of the stadium. It wasn't like they were playing a football game. He was just sitting there. And he spoke something. He said, look, he was quiet for some few seconds. The white man who brought him there was asking him, what are you thinking? Why are you so quiet? He said, this stadium, I'll play here one day. I love Didier Drogba so much. He's the biggest striker I have admired. But I'll play here one day. And my name will be called all around. And I'll be big. He said that about himself when nobody knew him. That is what a young man said. He believed it. Look back, did it happen? It happened, huh? It did, isn't it? You look at me and you see the things I'm saying about myself. I believe in it, guys. I believe in it. Look at the name I have on my channel, guys. The Millionaire Mindset. You think I'm just saying it? That is my mindset, man. I can't be anything less than a millionaire. It's not possible. I ain't going to settle for that until I leave the face of this earth. I won't settle for that, guys. That when they are calling millionaires, they must call my name. They must. History must document my name. History must document my name. Who says so? I say so. Who believes so? I believe so. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if you believe in it or not. I don't care whether you believe me or not. I believe in my dreams. Until you believe in your dreams, it won't happen. Until you believe that 2022 is going to listen to you and give you what you want, it won't happen. If your life has been the same, vicious cycle, nothing changing, look within your mindset and look at the software. It is probably full of unbelief. It is probably full of unbelief. Unbelief means a mindset that you can't do it. Many of us have a mindset of unbelief. We don't believe in things. In fact, it might not be religious. I don't even mind if you don't believe in Jesus or you don't believe in whatever. The mindset of you just thinking you cannot do things in life is the weakest thing to ever happen to a man. It is like a self-sabotage. It is basically you self-sabotaging yourself. What are you thinking today? I want you to write down on the screen. What kind of mindset do you have? Is it a can-do mindset? Or is it a mindset of I don't think it will happen? You know yourself better. You know yourself better. If your mindset is full of unbelief and you can't do it and it's impossible, it's not too late. Start feeding your mind. Start feeding your mind with content that will change your thinking. Start feeding your mind with videos that will inspire you. Start feeding your mind and reading books that will change your life. Start feeding your mind by hanging around with people who are moving and not sleeping. Start hanging around with conquerors and movers and winners. Start changing your environment. If you begin changing the things that go into your mind, your daddy is right here. If you change the kind of things that go into your software, your computer will run better. All you need is to change your software. And I'm here to encourage you to believe that you are more than capable. I'm here to push you to know that this world is waiting for the greatness in you. There is a beast inside you, a beast of greatness, a beast of success, a beast of achievement, a beast of all kinds of progress in life, relationship progress, marriage progress, family progress, business progress. Oh my goodness. There are so many vulnerable people who are yet to be born. They are waiting for you to succeed so that their lives can be blessed by you. There are many people in different parts of the world who are waiting for your shine because your shine will what? Touch them. Your shine will be so radiant and glowing that it will bless other people. There are many people who have been waiting. Look at these people. Just look at the people that I'm sponsoring by God's grace. They've been waiting for Choco Millionaire. Have you seen that? Ebenezer has been waiting for Choco Millionaire. Isaac Nyakun has been waiting for Choco Millionaire to be successful. Have you seen that? Do you know how many more people are waiting for me to succeed? Do you know how many more people have been waiting for a Dangote to be born? Do you know how many more people are waiting for Kennedy Ajapons to be born? So that they can receive their blessing to move. I am telling you today, you have no option than to succeed. Because by doing so, when you succeed, many other people are going to rise with you. We need to succeed so others can be blessed. You need to progress in life. Your life cannot be the same. Life is not static. Many of us are growing physically, biologically, but we are not progressing. It is easy to grow without progressing. Progress is not the same as growth. You see, we are growing because we eat and we are humans. You gain a bit of inches of height. You're growing, your pot belly is getting bigger. But many of us are not progressing. Last year you were 27. Last year you were 30 years old. Next year you will be 28. Next year you will be 31. You are growing physically. But are you progressing physically too? And I urge you to progress in your mindset first. Progress in your mindset. Challenge your mindset. Remember, Michael Atisu watched my video. He believed it. Did you listen to the comment? The message that the guy sent me? He said he watched my video. He said, I watched your video. And the things he said encouraged me. It means the words I spoke fired him up. And he said he believed it. And he began taking action. Today, that guy is in Canada. If you guys have not heard that story, play the beginning of this video. I read it. He said he just came across my video. He watched it. He said he watched it. No screaming. No more screaming, okay? Okay? Okay, there you go. He said he watched it. He watched it. He listened to the things I said, and he believed it. There are many of you who keep watching me, but you don't really believe the things I say. If you don't believe it, how can you take action? If you don't believe and you think whatever I'm saying is not true and it's not possible, how will it happen to you? The first stage to be defeated is to have a mindset of unbelief. Michael Atisu listened to my message. He believed it. That is the first level of success, to believe. And aside from believing, he didn't sit. He took action. He said after he watched the video, he believed and he took action. He followed through with the universities I gave. He applied, and in 2 ways he got an admission, and he applied for his visa. And God was faithful. He was not refused. He landed last week in Canada, in Manitoba, University of Manitoba. He sent me an email. Isn't that beautiful? Do you believe the things I say? Even if the things I say are strange to you and against your philosophy, have you just considered the possibility of researching to see what I'm saying can be true? How can you achieve that which you do not believe? Some of you have so much hatred for people who are successful. I used to be like that. Some of us hate people who are successful. We have a mindset of hatred for anything that shines. You hate the rich man. You hate the wealthy man. You hate the Dangote. You even hate Bill Gates. You hate Mark Zuckerberg. In fact, some of you, just by watching me, you are filled with hatred. It is a level of a man's life. It is a stage in every man's life. I was once like that. You see, you cannot hate the things you admire and you want to happen in your life. Let me say this again. You cannot hate the very things that you dream you want to see. You cannot hate a family that is doing well. A family that is so blessed. They have children. They are doing so well. They are so happy. You look at them and then you hate them. You envy them. And then when you envy them, you sit in your corner and you wish that the same thing will happen to you. It doesn't just work. You look at Choco Millionaire, and then instead of you to probably look at the other side and say, is there something I can pick from this man or this young man? Your first intuition and your first mindset or thought is hatred and envy. When you harbor this kind of thoughts, guys, I'm being honest with you, it's spiritual. It blocks you. It blocks you and it prevents you from even achieving that same thing. You cannot hate a wealthy man and pray to become wealthy. It doesn't happen. Okay? You cannot hate a beautiful woman and pray for God to make you beautiful every day. You cannot hate somebody who is handsome and pray that you yourself become handsome. It doesn't happen. You cannot hate a successful family and pray that you yourself will have your own successful family. You know they happen. You cannot hate Dangote and pray that you become the next Dangote. It just doesn't happen. For you to attract the same thing, my daughter just turned off my camera light. Let me turn it on. Huh? Oh my goodness. Joanna, turn off my camera light. Give me 1 second. Joanna, please then turn off daddy's camera light, okay? All right, it's back on. Guys, have you noticed that if you have, no, don't touch it. Daddy is using it, okay? Please don't touch it. You can't, look. How else can I put this? That guy who is so smart in your class and is doing so well and has a first class, you cannot hate him and pray that you also become a first class holder. It just doesn't work. You cannot hate the very things that you would like to see happen to you. Develop a mindset of gratitude. Develop a mindset of appreciation. Develop a mindset of celebrating others. By so doing, you'll make it easy for God to bless you. Do you see that? You can't hate. It is there in James 4:2. James 4:2. Go and read it. James 4:2. It says, you have not because you have not. You have not because you ask not. And the reason why you ask not is because your heart is filled with envy and hatred. So you are coveting the things of the people who have it. Guys, The moment I started praying for people to be successful, oh my goodness, anybody who knows you will tell you that me, I am so happy for my friends when they succeed. Oh my goodness. Some of you can't do. Me, I am so happy when my friends are succeeding. Jonah, please don't bring it up. Don't bring it up, okay? You see, as I'm busy now doing this thing, my daughter Joanna, she's doing her own things. Guys, some of you, some of us, I shouldn't say some of you, some of us, we envy those family. Look, we envy everything. You even envy your friends, the way they dress their children, and their children are looking so beautiful. You envy Mercy Johnson, the way her family is looking so nice. You envy her. You are not even praying for her to succeed so that the blessing can touch you. Some of you will look at other people on screen, you hate them so much. Some of you will look, and then you wonder, you see, your heart will be filled with bitterness and hatred. How can you become that same thing? Don't you know you are blocking your blessing? Eh? Look, you see me like this. Somebody will say, somebody is watching this right now. He's not even focusing on the message. He's busily hating and wishing me bad, wishing me all kind of bad. I don't have a problem with you, but I'm asking my brother, how can your life shine like that to you? How can good things happen to you if you go around hating everybody? Especially those who are doing well. You want to become a wealthy person? Love the wealthy people. Bless them. Pray for them. You want to become a beautiful person? Pray and be gracious for every beautiful person who comes your way. You want to become a generous person? Bless the man who is generous and you see. You want to become a TV presenter? Praise and be gracious and show gratitude to the man you admire on TV. And instead, don't hate them. You cannot hate Nanaba Anamwa and pray that you become the next Nanaba Anamwa. You cannot hate you see, you can't hate Bernard Avle and pray that you become the next Bernard Avle. How is it going to happen? It is a spiritual thing. It doesn't happen. I am teaching you today and admonishing you today not only to have a mindset of believing, a belief mindset, a mindset of positive thinking, but I'm also teaching you to have a mindset of being grateful and having gratitude. Be grateful for the things that are around you and the good things that are happening to others. If you have a sister who has just delivered and is pregnant, instead of you to hate them for being pregnant and looking all beautiful and being loved up, pray and thank God for their life. When you see them, let them know. Have you noticed many people cannot celebrate your success? Have you noticed when you post? Guys, conduct this exercise. Just conduct this. Have you noticed when you post good things on social media, people don't like them? Do you know why? Many of them are actually not happy for your success. It's true. I'm being honest with you. Have you noticed when you share good things, like maybe it's my birthday, even though you have 5,000 friends and 10,000 friends, have you noticed it's only about 10, 20 of them who wish you, or maybe 50 of them? Do you know why? Majority of people are actually not happy for you. They are not happy that you are celebrating your birthday. In fact, some of them wish all kind of evil things on you. Have you noticed that when a man dies, he receives more attention than when he's alive? Do you know why? Because people just do not cherish you when you are around. They are not even happy for you being around. Today, look at it, guys. God forbid, let something evil happen to me. Let God call me and let me die tomorrow. God forbid. If it's his time, he'll call me. But let me die tomorrow and see the things people will say about me. See the things that people will come and say about me. All of a sudden, videos of mine that never received maybe 5,000 views, you'll see it hitting 20 million views. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that when Kobe Bryant died, the whole world came to a standstill as if like, then you ask yourself, did we show these people the same appreciation when they were around us? Have you realized that when you are around today, it's as if nobody really cares about you? Do you know why? Well, the truth is that some are just faking to like you. They don't really like you. They are waiting for you to die so they can show up. There are people who will never visit you as you are alive. They will visit you on the day of your death when you are about to be buried. There are people who will never have your phone number. They will look for your phone number on the day of your death and ask for your address. Where is he? There are others who will never speak good about you. The day you die, they will find good to say about you. It is unfortunately a reflection of the kind of mindset we have today. That we are a world of pretenders and people who don't wish good for others. I encourage you today to be different. Have a mindset of positive thinking and love for people. Wish people well. When you see others doing well, reach out to them. Some of you may have recall, or if you remember, I did a video where I talked about a gentleman I found online on Facebook who lives in Canada. He's also a vlogger. He does videos presenting Canada to the world. When I came across his channel on YouTube, I subscribed. He doesn't know me. I sent him an email. I sent him a message. And I told him, my brother, I have seen your video. You are also doing good stuff in Canada. I like your videos. In fact, I pray that you succeed. I sent him my number and I told him to reach out to me. He saw my email and he responded. I called him on the phone. We talked. He decided to meet, so we met. I took a picture with him and I posted it on my channel. And then I went around and I encouraged you guys to go and subscribe to his channel. I encourage you guys to go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Let me read out some of the things. Let me tell you some of the comments I got. Many of you commented, Choco Millionaire, you are so selfless. Hi, it's not possible. Oh. How can somebody be using his own platform to be promoting another person who is also doing videos? Choco Millionaire, do you remember? Some of you were praising me and saying this and saying this, saying this. Do you know why? Because the ordinary man will not even promote the video of somebody else. The ordinary man will not even promote the channel of another person. That is how selfish we've all become. Think about this, guys. If you guys go subscribe to his channel, do I lose anything? Or when you subscribe to his channel, does it take away the fact that you are still my followers? Oh my goodness. The ocean is so big for all of us to enjoy fish. The fish no go finish. Have a mindset of loving. Have a mindset of sharing. Have a mindset of praising people. The world has more space for all of us. There is room for many stars to be born. There is room for many more Whiskies and many more Davidos and many more musicians and Kirk Franklins to be born and Don Moines. The world is not going to die because there is a Mark Zuckerberg. The world has enough space for Twitter. The world has enough space for another one. Do not be so selfish and be so envious of other people. You'll be blocking your own miracle. I pray to God every day to give me a heart of generosity and a heart of real love so that I can love people when I see them do well. So that I can love people and even love my enemies. That I can be able to praise my enemies and I can be able to even point out their good. And by so doing, I activate my own blessings from God. This is my way of preparing you for the Christmas. We are in Christmas already in different parts of the world. And I pray that my video will encourage you. And I pray that you love people. And I pray that you genuinely will show love to people. Don't wait for him to die before you write him a tribute. Don't wait for your wife to die or for a divorce or for something to happen. I tell my wife all the time, don't wait for me to die before you remind me of how good of a husband I was. Tell me every day. By so doing, you make me a better husband. Do not wait for me to die before you write me tributes. Some of you have dropped reviews. The reviews you've dropped are like tributes. Don't wait for me to die before you say good things about me. Say them whilst I'm alive. Say it to them. Don't wait. If you see that classmate of yours and he's doing so well, call him and say, you know what, my friend, I think you're so smart and brilliant in this area. I admire you so much. Say it. The enemy will be ashamed that you are praising somebody for his competence. Pray for that day that the people that scare you and intimidate you because of their shine and their success, you'll be able to say it to them that you admire them. By so doing, God will bless you. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. The world believes in tributes when you are gone. I believe tributes are for the living, not the dead. Eulogies and tributes are for the living. Praise your friends if you are doing something good. Praise your brother if he's moving good. Praise your sister if he's looking good. If he's wearing a nice makeup, let her know. Don't say your makeup is nicer than her. Even if your makeup is nicer than her, praise her for what she's doing. You see your friend doing something good, let her know. It doesn't take anything from you. It makes you better. And it shows that you don't see other people as competition. You see them as a resource. And you are not in competition with them. Guys, I wish you all the best of Christmas, and I wish that the true meaning of Christmas will come to you. That those of you who are on your journey, spiritually seeking a moment spiritually, I pray that you experience Jesus as well. Jesus is the biggest thing to happen to me as a man. Not even my wife, not even my children. Jesus is the biggest thing to ever happen to me. And I pray that you live with that message today. The new year is also here. I've given you a lot to feed on. How you should set goals. How you should have an accountability team on people who can inspire you and hold you when you are getting sluggish and your legs are getting wobbly and weaker. By March, by April, by June, maybe you are giving up on your goals. The people who can inspire you, I've already taught you about that. I've also taught you about the power of mindset and how your mindset alone can change your life, and how as you think you will be. Proverbs 23, as a man thinketh, so will he be. And I pray that you develop and work on your mindset. Work on your mindset more than the money you spend on your clothes. Work on your mind more. Spend money to feed your mind through books, through videos, connecting with people, hanging around with the right people. I also taught you about the power of celebrating and being grateful and having a heart of gratitude. Celebrating success of other people instead of being envious. And I hope that your 2022 will be better. And I hope that when we meet again, we'll talk about many more things. Thank you so much for watching Choco Millionaire. May God bless you. We don't need more money, we need more wisdom. May God give Choco Millionaire more wisdom. May God give you more wisdom as well. The cup of the wise never fails. The cup of the wise man not the fool. There is always more room for you to become more wiser. May God make all of us wiser. God bless you and thanks for watching. Merry Christmas from my family to you. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Joanna, come and let's say bye-bye to everybody. Come. Can you come and say bye-bye? Okay, not now. That's fine. She said no. Bye-bye, guys. God bless you.